Hi, and welcome to USU's Benefits Enrollment Instructional video. Open enrollment begins May 1st and ends May 31st. This is your opportunity to review and make changes to your benefits. This video will walk you through the open enrollment process, allowing you to add, modify, or continue your benefit enrollment. First, log into ServiceNow with your A number and password. Next, select Human Resources under the Services menu on the left-hand side of your screen. Select Benefit Enrollment, then Annual Open Enrollment. Once you are in the Annual Open Enrollment form, read the welcome letter for instructions to carefully make your benefit selections for the upcoming plan year. Any information that is required for submission will show in red in the right column. You may also click the red button in Required Information to go directly to that section. You are first asked questions to determine if you are enrolling in a dual medical and dental plan. Dual plans are for employees where both sets of spouses or domestic partners work for the university. Following, you will first see the list of your current dependents. This includes anyone who has already gone through the proof of dependency requirement. If you would like to add a dependent, select Yes under the dropdown I need to add a dependent to those listed above, and fill out the required information shown with a red asterisk or in the right column. Remember, you must attach proof of dependency using the Add Attachment button shown at the bottom of this form. Once you have entered all of your dependent information, select Yes under Add Dependents and make sure the window pops up letting you know the dependents have been added correctly. You may pause the video here to gather your documents and input your information. Once the dependent has been added, the system will take you back to the beginning of the enrollment process, and you should see your dependent listed. The form will require you to answer the dual enrollment question and whether you'd like to add a dependent. Next is the medical information section. If the current plan shown above is correct and you do not want to make changes, you can select Keep Current Medical Plan in the drop-down menu. If you would like to make changes to your medical plan, select Step Me Through Medical Enrollment option and make the changes of your choice. If you need more information about the USU medical benefits, click the USU Medical Information link and a new tab will open. After making your medical network selection, a box will appear with each of your dependents listed. You may keep it as is and move on to the dental information, or deselect any dependents you do not wish to enroll in medical coverage. Proceed through the dental and IMED sections by following the same process as the medical benefits you just completed. You may now pause the video to input your information. Next will be either a health savings account option or a flexible spending account option. Based on your medical enrollment above, this will determine which option will appear for you. Annual limits are shown. Select which option you would like in the HSA or FSA coverage options drop-down menu. If you choose to enroll in or change the current plan, you'll be asked to enter an annual year contribution. Once entered, the monthly amount is calculated for you, and this is the amount that will be deducted from your monthly pay and deposited into your HSA or FSA. Regardless of the medical plan chosen, you can choose to enroll in the Dependent Care Flexible Spending Account. This plan reimburses you for eligible dependent care expenses. Use the drop-down to indicate whether you'd like to enroll in this plan. Enter your annual contribution, and the monthly amount will be deducted from your pay will appear in the box to the right. The Hartford Supplemental Life Insurance or Short-Term Disability Insurance are not part of the ServiceNow enrollment. However, it does provide a link in this section to help you make life and disability choices. If you want more information on how to enroll or make changes to your life and disability insurance, use the drop-down to select Show Me How. Then click on the link to the Hartford Ben Select enrollment site and you'll be directed to another tab where you will log into your account on the Hartford website. You should have also received an email directly from the Hartford for enrollment instructions. USU provides you with life insurance and accidental death and dismemberment insurance through the Hartford, but the Zurich AD&D insurance provides additional voluntary insurance. The Hartford Zurich Plan Coverage drop-down menu, if you would like to change your benefit, select who the coverage will be for. You can choose for yourself only, you and your spouse or domestic partner, you and your children, or you, your spouse, domestic partner, and your children. Next, enter the coverage amount and the monthly cost will appear. Make your selection for the MetLife legal plan using the drop-down menu. This year, the university will begin offering a voluntary pet insurance through MetLife. Employees can begin calling MetLife for quotes on July 1st. If you are interested in this benefit, you can indicate so in the drop-down and further information will be provided. You will not be enrolled using this form. If you'd like to enroll in My 529 using Educational Savings Plan, click on the link which opens in another tab and provides you information on how to enroll. The last benefit to review in this form is the beneficiary designation for USU death benefits. In the event of an employee's death, USU will pay 1 month's salary plus any unused vacation leave to the beneficiary designated. This is in addition to any life insurance paid by the Hartford. You may change your beneficiary at this time or at any time later by contacting HR. Finally, review your selections and make sure you have completed all of the required information. When you reach the end of the form, select yes, acknowledging your elections. By selecting yes in this box does not mean you're finished. You must also click the blue Submit Now button in the right column to complete the process and for your form to be submitted to the benefits team. Once you submit the form, you will be sent a confirmation email. Please save the confirmation in your records as this is your proof of election. If you did not receive a confirmation email, your form was not submitted and you will need to return and submit a completed form. That's it. We hope you have a healthy and successful year with Utah State University. And remember, if you need help with enrolling, don't hesitate to send us an email, give us a call, or come into the HR office.